Standing at the edge of the town square, Alex stared into the heart of the bustling village, where laughter mingled with the distant sounds of music. The square, once a place of childhood fears and uncertainties, now felt like a canvas painted with the colors of resilience and growth. 3 years had passed since he first stepped into this realm of challenges, and every moment had shaped him into someone unrecognizable to the frightened boy he had once been. The shadows of his past still flickered at the edges of his mind, but they no longer held sway over him. He had emerged from that darkness, forged by trials and tempered by love. His gaze drifted to the vibrant banners fluttering in the breeze, each representing a different clan, each woven with stories of struggle and triumph. Among them, the banner of the Raven clan stood out, dark and mysterious, yet inviting. It was a symbol of the journey that lay ahead for him and his sister Shelley. Today was a day of celebration. Today, Shelley had been accepted into the prestigious Wolfhawk Academy. The news had burst into their lives like a sudden storm, filling their home with excitement and a whirlwind of possibilities. Shelley, with her infectious enthusiasm and unyielding spirit, had always been a beacon of light for Alex, guiding him through the shadows of his insecurities. As he stood there, lost in thought, he felt a familiar presence beside him. Shelley, her face aglow with the thrill of her achievement, beamed up at him. Her hair danced in the wind, and her eyes sparkled with dreams yet to be realized. "Can you believe it, Alex?" she exclaimed, her voice a melody that cut through his contemplations. "I'm really going to Wolfhawk. This is everything we've worked for." Alex smiled, a mixture of pride and concern swelling within him. "I can believe it, Shelley. You've always had the talent and determination. But it's a big step. Are you ready for it?" She laughed, a sound that lifted his spirits. "Ready? I've been ready for this my whole life. I'll learn so much, and I'll be able to help our clan more than ever." Her enthusiasm was contagious, yet it did little to quell the knot of worry in Alex's stomach. He had watched Shelley grow, not just as his sister, but as a leader in the making. The weight of her new responsibilities loomed large, and he couldn't shake the feeling that the path ahead would be fraught with challenges. Their clan, the Raven clan, had always been on the fringes, struggling to find its place among the more established clans. Shelley's acceptance into Wolfhawk Academy could be the turning point they desperately needed, but it also meant she would be stepping into a world filled with expectations and pressures. Before he could voice his concerns, Lady Luna approached, her presence commanding and graceful. The town's mentor, she had guided them through their darkest hours, her wisdom lighting the way. Today, her expression was a blend of pride and concern, a reflection of the complex emotions swirling within the council of clan leaders. "Alex, Shelley," she greeted them, her voice steady yet imbued with a sense of urgency. "We need to talk." The trio made their way to the grand town hall, the ornate decor a stark contrast to the weight of their discussion. The hall was filled with the clan leaders, each one a pillar of strength and authority, their faces a mix of hope and skepticism. As Alex took his place among them, he felt the gravity of the moment settle over him. Shelley stood beside him, her excitement tempered by the seriousness of the gathering. Lady Luna began to speak, her voice resonating through the hall. "Today marks a pivotal moment for our clan. Shelley's acceptance into Wolfhawk Academy is not just a personal achievement. It is a symbol of hope for the Raven clan. We stand at a crossroads, and the decisions we make today will shape our future." As she spoke, Alex felt a surge of pride for his sister, but it was quickly overshadowed by a sense of foreboding. He remembered the perilous journey they had undertaken to escape the dangers that had once threatened their lives. The memories were vivid, the fear, the uncertainty, and the moments that had tested their resolve. He had vowed to protect Shelley, to ensure her safety, and now he found himself questioning his own place in this new narrative. What role would he play in the future of the clan? What if he failed her? Lady Luna continued, outlining plans for the formation of a new subsect, the Raven clan, under Shelley's leadership. The room buzzed with murmurs as the leaders processed the implications. It was a bold move, one that could either unite their people or fracture them further. Alex's heart raced as he listened, the weight of responsibility pressing down on him. He had always been the protector, the one who stood in the shadows, but now it seemed the shadows were closing in around him. "Shelley," Lady Luna said, her tone shifting to one of encouragement. "This is your moment. You have the potential to lead, to inspire. But you will need support, and we must all rally behind you." Shelley nodded, her determination unwavering. "I won't let you down, Lady Luna. I'll do whatever it takes to bring our clan together." The council members exchanged glances, some nodding in agreement, while others wore expressions of doubt. The tension in the room was palpable, a mixture of fear and ambition swirling like a storm cloud. Alex felt the weight of their expectations pressing down on him. He thought of the journey that had brought them here, the sacrifices made, and the battles fought. It had been a perilous path, and now, as they stood on the brink of a new beginning, he couldn't help but wonder if they were ready for the challenges that lay ahead. Lady Luna turned her gaze to Alex, her eyes piercing yet filled with understanding. "You have grown, Alex. You have the potential to be a leader in your own right. It is time for you to step forward and demonstrate your abilities. Show us what you can do." The room fell silent, all eyes fixed on him. Alex's heart raced. He could feel the weight of their expectations, the pressure to prove himself. He had always been the one who stood in the shadows, the one who watched from the sidelines. But now he was being called to step into the light. Doubt crept into his mind, but he pushed it aside. This was not just about him. It was about Shelley, about their clan, about the future they all dreamed of. Taking a deep breath, Alex stepped forward, feeling the energy of the room shift around him. He focused, summoning the elements that danced just beneath the surface of his being. He had trained for this moment, had spent countless hours honing his skills under Lady Luna's watchful eye. He felt the air crackle with energy as he called forth the elements, feeling them respond to his will. With a flick of his wrist, the air around him shimmered, and a gust of wind swept through the hall, swirling around him in a whirlwind of power. The council members gasped, their expressions shifting from skepticism to awe. He could feel the elements coalesce. The earth beneath him vibrating with energy. Fire flickered to life in his palms, a manifestation of his will, a testament to the journey he had undertaken. As he channeled the elements, he felt a surge of confidence wash over him. This was his moment, a declaration of his commitment to the clan and to Shelley. He was not just her protector. He was her ally, her equal. The display of power was not just for show. It was a promise that he would stand by her side, no matter the challenges they faced. When he finally released the elements, the room erupted in applause. The leaders of the clans, once filled with doubt, now looked at him with newfound respect. Lady Luna's expression softened, pride shining in her eyes. "Well done, Alex. You have proven yourself today." As the applause echoed around him, Alex felt a sense of belonging wash over him. He had found his place within the clan, not as a shadow, but as a beacon of strength. He glanced at Shelley, who was beaming with pride, her excitement infectious. In that moment, he understood that their paths were intertwined, that they were stronger together. With the council now buzzing with renewed energy, Lady Luna outlined her bold proposal to unite the territories under one leadership. The leaders grappled with fear and ambition, weighing the risks against the promise of a united future. Alex listened intently, feeling the weight of their discussions. He could see the potential for a new beginning, a chance to forge a future where their clan could thrive, but he also sensed the trepidation that lingered in the room. Through moments of doubt and reflection, the council members confronted their past, the scars of their history laid bare before them. They spoke of the struggles they had faced, the battles lost and won, and the dreams that had been deferred. Yet, amid the chaos, there was a flicker of hope, a belief that they could rise above the challenges that lay ahead. Lady Luna's vision resonated with them, her determination igniting a fire within the hearts of the clan leaders. They began to rally around her proposal, sharing their own ideas and hopes for the future. Alex watched as the room transformed, the tension giving way to collaboration and unity. It was a powerful moment, a reminder that they were all in this together, bound by a shared purpose. As the discussions continued, Alex felt a renewed sense of purpose. He was no longer just a bystander. He was an integral part of the clan's future. He would support Shelley as she stepped into her role as a leader, and together, they would navigate the challenges that lay ahead. The journey would not be easy, but they had each other, and that was enough. In the days that followed, the council worked tirelessly to outline their plans, weaving together their visions for a united future. Shelley dove into her studies at Wolfhawk Academy, her excitement contagious as she shared her experiences with Alex. He watched her grow, her confidence blossoming as she embraced her new role. She was a force to be reckoned with, and he couldn't have been prouder. As the clan prepared for the changes that lay ahead, Alex found himself reflecting on the journey that had brought them to this point. He thought of the frightened boy who had once stood at the edge of the town square, unsure of his place in the world. That boy had been replaced by someone who was ready to face the future head-on, someone who had discovered the strength that lay within. With each passing day, the bond between Alex and Shelley deepened, their shared experiences forging a connection that would withstand the trials ahead. They were not just siblings, they were allies, united in their commitment to the Raven clan and its future. Together, they would rise, their spirits intertwined in a tapestry of hope and resilience. As the sun set over the town square, casting a warm glow over the village, Alex stood once again at the edge of the square, reflecting on the transformation that had taken place over the past 3 years. He had found his voice, his purpose, and his place within the clan. The journey had been fraught with challenges, but it had also been filled with moments of joy, laughter, and love. He turned to look at Shelley, who stood beside him, her eyes shining with excitement for the future. In that moment, he knew that whatever lay ahead, they would face it together. They were no longer the frightened children they had once been. They were warriors, ready to embrace the challenges of a new beginning. The future was bright, and they would seize it with open hearts and unwavering determination.